There are a million stories in the naked city, and most of them are dirty. That doesn't bother me because I'm Elliot Brick, Private Dick. Dirty is my middle name. No, actually, dirty also describes my office. Yes, it was just another day in a city that never sleeps. And when a city doesn't sleep, it gets cranky, like a senior citizen waiting for the buffet. The critical cure for cranky is a Java fix. With that in mind, I stopped by the newsstand on my way to the office early that evening. The Pulp Palace was a shabby shack occupied by a nasty newsie known as Three Fingers, a foul-tempered street vendor with a sadistic streak.
Could be worse, Brick. I could be a broken down private eye on a losing streak.
Oh. Spare me the insults and pass me a cup of joe. Oh, you already did. This coffee tastes like motor oil.
10W40, Brick. You said I was sadistic. Let's not disappoint everyone in the first scene.
Thank you, Three Fingers. Listen, Three Fingers, I'm a little late to the office today. Has anybody been around?
Well, am I your secretary? Yeah, Brick. The phone company came to shut you off, then some guys come to repossess your furniture. The good news is, the blonde you've been avoiding came by wanting to borrow money from you.
That's why I was ditching the dame. That babe was behind the 8-ball with the bookies after betting on the bangtails. Now she was blinking her blood shots at the big house.
Rick, I didn't understand a word you said, man.
Well, man, Three Fingers, fortunately, we have a translator. Hey, translator, what did I just say?
You said, fortunately, we have a translator.
No, not that. I'm talking about the jargon translator, like bangtails.
Bangtails. Racehorses.
Good. So, Three Fingers, do you get the grift?
Grift. Swindle.
I can see this translator was going to be trouble. But she may come in handy later. That's the crop, translator.
That's all, translator.
But before I can take the translator's little plastic card away from her and beat her senseless, a dame with a diamond the size of a doorknob danced into my drama.
Oh, you must be Elliot Brick. Your alliteration is as alarming as your jumbled jargon.
You paid me perfectly, Petunia. How can I help you?
Well, I am Wanda Whitebread, a widow and heir to the Wonder fortunes. I have a new fiancé, but I'm convinced he's having an affair.
Wonder, eh? So, Wonder, do you think maybe he's spreading his butter on another slice of bread? Maybe another muffin rising his yeast?
Just stop it or you'll be toast, Mr. Bread.
All right, so who is this crumb?
His name is Greenjeans. He told me that he's visiting a client tonight, but I don't believe him. I want you to follow him with a camera and get proof of his infidelity. And I could sue him for breach of promise, or I could kill him.
Wait a minute. You picked the wrong palooka, princess. I'm a private dick, not a hitman. I have ethics. I have standards. I have...
No furniture in your office. See this engagement ring, Mr. Brick?
Yeah.
I can afford to pay you very well. Refuse me, and I swear I'll kill myself. And that will throw this whole murder mystery off at the beginning of the show.
Well, that babe brandished a brutal bargain. I decided to take the case. Little did I know where it would lead me. To the strange and spooky Peacock Manor. Don't worry, I'm packing a rod. No, translator, no need to translate that. Let's not beat a dead horse. Let's see. Bill, Greenheart, Chunka. Oh, it's not here!
Oh dear, what are you stabbing at there, Colonel Ketchup? Oh dear, if I lose one more of my kitty cats!
Oh no, I'm filing my nails.
Oh, well, good grooming is very important. I lick my cats clean every morning.
I'm with you, that's not an image you want before dinner, is it? Lisa, I was just wondering about getting your mail.
Oh, thank you, dear. Ooh, look! It's a letter addressed to my grandnephew from England. Oh, I bet he's coming to my 99th birthday party after all. You know, my nephew is the only one that truly cares about me.
Oh, I care, Felicia.
Oh, don't make me laugh, Colonel. You're there. You made me laugh. No, all you care about is your money. Or my money.
Well, now, money needs loving, too.
Oh, please, there'll be no money loving here, so you can keep that roll of quarters in your pants.
No, Felicia, I'm not here for your money. I'm just here to see the Maltese Ferret. You do have it hidden around here somewhere, don't you?
Maltese Ferret? There is no Maltese Ferret. I don't know how these rumors get started.
No, that's not true. Well, my uncle, your late husband, Periwinkle, Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo, of Kalamazoo, he told me about it.
No. There is no Maltese Ferret. It isn't it? It doesn't exist. It's like Bigfoot or the Mothman or compassionate conservatives.
I must find the ferret. Only the ferret holds the power to stop them from taking over the world.
Them?
The mole people. Rodent mutant humans. Conspiring with the skunk people to create a new world order.
Well, that stinks. Mole people, Maltese Ferret. Hello, am I the only sane person in this whole matter? You make me so mad, you really do. You make me so mad, I could just...
Oh no, wait. Oh, help! She's dead!
Grandma? Is she really dead?
At her age, it's hard to tell.
Quick, give her mouth to mouth.
Oh, my lips on her lips.
But then she'll...
I got a cold sore, can't see.
But then she'll die. And then, as her only heir, I'll have to inherit her entire estate.
all the money, all the jewels, all the cars, and it's too bad you have a cold sore. Oh well, okay, Sarah. Are you a ventriloquist or something?
What happened? Miss Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo!
She's dead, Professor Plumb-loco.
You didn't upset her, did you?
Well, she did see my roll of quarters.
Oh!
What's happened to her?
Well, when she gets upset, she lapses into spontaneous narcolepsy. I believe the scientific name for it is Peonicus Semenicus.
What I want to know is how can she sleep standing up like that?
Oh, well, it is an unfortunate side effect of the anti-aging medication I've been giving her. Oh, trying to wake her up here.
Professor Plumb-loco.
Yes?
You haven't been giving my grandmother any of your vile concoctions again, have you? Do you remember what happened last time? You gave her a potion to make her hair go thicker, and she grew a beard.
Yes, well, that was last time. This time is much different. I've discovered the secret to eternal youth. I mean, just look at her. She's 99 years old and doesn't look a day over 93.
You're just taking her for her life. You, sir, are nothing but a quack.
I am a scientist.
Quack, quack, quack.
I have a master's degree.
Yes, in interpretive gang.
Alas! Yes.
This guy floats like ivory soap.
Worked up.
Quack, 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 quack.
Oh, where am I?
Oh, Miss Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo, you're awake. Did you have a nice nap?
You know, I was dreaming about ducks. Oh,
How long?
Grandma, I'm so pleased you're okay. We thought we lost you.
Oh, nice waterworks there, Sabrina. Do you have a 90 up your sleeve?
No, but I have this up my sleeve.
Oh, hey, no fighting. She'll start clapping again.
Stop it, you three. You three are heathens, I tell you. Now I know I made the right decision in changing my will.
Changing your will? You can't, Grandma. I deserve all the money and the jewels and the cars and... I mean, Grandma, is that a new walker? It really matches the color of your blue eyes.
You know, classic schizoid personality. Probably a bedwetter, too.
Yeah, at least wanted to know one.
Now you listen. My attorney will be here this afternoon, and then my money will be safe from you gold diggers.
Yes, but what about my experiments?
And my jet set lifestyle.
And my Maltese Ferret.
Well, I say, kaput, finito,
Is she?
Oh, she's fine. My experiments can't end. They're at critical stage. There could be dire consequences. Alas!
We need to get to the lawyer.
How are we going to get to the lawyer?
Oh, I have my ways.
I hope that lawyer's had his shots.
Agreed. Well, oh, what's that? Science is calling me. I must fly.
Yeah, I hope science, I think science got a wrong number.
And where did everyone go? Well, I do believe it's time for my foot massage. Oh, Sabrina, you grab that loofah.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. That's what it is. Call me Ishmael. There was a square scenario for a Seamus. A gal hired me to get the grift on a goon called Greenpeace, or something like that. But I had no idea where to find him. So, even though it was going to cost me, I decided to check in with my favorite informer, Blinky the Stoolie. A snitch with an itch for scratch.
Don't mix metaphors, Brick. The audience is confused enough already.
Put me wise then, Blinky.
Impossible, Brick, but I will tell you something. Your friend Lieutenant Cleftjaw has a plan to have your private eye license revoked.
Lieutenant Cleftjaw? He's been busting my chops for years. He won't rest until he pulls my ticket.
That's what I just said, Brick. And as for your buddy Greenjeans, I ain't singing until you cough up the 2 C's that you owe me.
Blinky, I have no idea what you just said.
You can't pull that on me, Brick. Translator?
He wants you to pay him $200 before he can tell you anything.
Put it on my tab, Blinky.
No tab for me, Brick. I'm strictly Diet Pepsi.
Tell me where Green Day is going tonight or I'll pop you.
Now don't go Red Bull on me, Brick. He's going up to the spooky Peacock Manor.
The strange and spooky Peacock Manor. Thanks, Blinky. I'll square up with you if I get paid.
What do you mean, if? I'll get you, Brick. The translator. She's on my side.
Oh, yeah? All right, let's hear it from Blinky the Stoolie. Speaking of the translator, hey, translator, which way to the strange and spooky Peacock Manor?
I just translate, I don't navigate.
All right, for you. Take the powder, translator.
Get lost, translator.
Well, even without the translator's help, I managed to find the strange and spooky Peacock Manor. I decided to snoop around the joint to see if Greensleeves had arrived yet. Started to check the windows when suddenly I realized I forgot to pack my camera. Well, that wasn't the kind of shooting that I planned to do tonight. Oh well, camera or not, I decided to try the front door to see if it was open when I was interrupted by yet another member of the audience with a little plastic card.
Did you ever hear the longest breaking and entering, Brick?
Lieutenant Cleftjaw!
That's right, Brick. Your life was crying when it didn't work out being the cheaper people.
Now listen, Cleftjaw, you got it all wrong here. I'm an invited guest here.
And why are you snooping through the windows, dumb shoe?
Because I locked myself out, Flatfoot. So have a little soul and stop flapping your tongue. You're tying me up here, you heel.
Just for that, I'm not going to let you open that lock with my little plastic card.
Thanks a lot. Well, with Cleftjaw gone, I contemplated my next move. Leaning against the front door, I...
Hi. I hope you don't mind my dropping in like this.
Looking at you upside down, I recognize you anywhere. It's Nigel! Welcome, Nigel! Welcome!
Well, I quickly played along to get the juice. Why, thank you, Auntie.
Oh, Nigel! All the way from England!
Oh, righto, long live the king and all that rot.
Oh, Nigel, I knew you were coming when I received this letter addressed to you!
Oh, no, that's not to Nigel, that's yeah, thanks.
So tell me, how are things back at Old Castle on the Mud Bog?
Where? Yeah, fine. Bloody fine.
You look so different when you're upside up. Oh, you remember all those times that you spent hanging upside down in that tree in my yard?
Oh, yes, for sure. Back in jolly old Castle on Warthog, yeah.
Do you remember the time that you fell down onto the tree and, you broke
my arm.
Your leg.
That too.
Oh,
I broke my bloody leg.
They said your leg would be crooked forever.
Yeah, well, it still is. See?
Oh, but you made it to my birthday party anyway.
Oh,
bloody old.
I'm 99. Oh, you were kidding. You knew that, didn't you? Oh, Nigel. Well, I must tell that your cousin that you're here.
Oh, good, yes. I could hardly wait to see him.
Her,
yes, he was.
Sabrina Scarletta. I'll have her give you the grand tour. Oh, she'll be so... Oh, Nigel, will you do be a dear and answer that door? I'm expecting a visit from my attorney.
As I walked through the door, I pondered my peril. Who was this strange old lady, and where was Greenjeans? Was he having an affair with this old kook? And how long did I get away with talking to the audience right in front of the other characters?
I could hear you narrating right through the panamo door.
They don't make imaginary doors the way they used to.
Tell Miss Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo that our attorney, Mr. Greenjeans, is here.
Sometimes a case just falls into your lap, but usually it leaves stains. So, you're a Shylock, eh?
No, I'm a shyster, not a Shylock.
Are you sure? A translator?
Shylock, loan shark.
And shyster?
Shyster, lawyer.
Okay. I stand corrected, Shylock. Shyster. Shyster, yes.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Greenjeans. So, did you rewrite my will to my new specifications?
Yes, I have. Signed here.
Oh, I think... Oh, be a dear, Nigel, and read that for me, please.
Well, it says something about power of attorney.
What? Power of attorney? This is not my will. He's trying to get me to sign my estate over to him, just like my last lawyer and the one before him.
I just gave you a piece of paper they told me to give you.
Now, you listen to me. I'm onto your tricks. You tried to get me to sign my estate over to you. You see, I can't run my own estate because I'm old. Just because I'm old doesn't make my mind feeble. Oh, you are trying to steal.
You see,
You're not funny. Now, you listen to me, Mr. Green Schemer. You go to my study and you rewrite my will to my new specifications and no more nonsense about power of attorney.
Gee whiz. You pay $29.95 for dinner and a show, and we'd have actors yell at you.
Wait for me. I want to speak to you in private. Oh, but while you're there in my study, you can look at my exotic vegetables of the world collection. Oh, but please don't make fun of the singing squash. It can't help that it stutters.
So, Green Dream disappeared into another part of the house, despite the fact that the guy playing his part was still standing by his table.
I haven't had my dinner yet.
Nigel, I'm so sorry that you had to see that. I'm so sick and tired. Oh, but never mind. Well, I'll have your cousin show you around while I deal with my legal matters. Oh dear. Oh, hey, could you hand me the candlestick? Yes.
Sure.
It gets dark in parts of this house.
Well, I decided to... Well, I decided to snoop around the dump to see if I could flesh out the mouthpiece. Translator, mouthpiece?
Mouthpiece, lawyer.
Good. I just wanted to make sure you were still paying attention, translator.
But technically, this lawyer isn't really a mouthpiece. He's more like a shyster.
Now, zip your gap, translator.
Close your mouth, translator.
While looking for the library, I wandered instead into the kitchen, where I discovered...
Sabrina, where's my lunch?
You know, I've been called a lot of things before, but never Sabrina.
Oh, sorry. I just thought you were a woman holding my tool.
Listen here. My plumbing is on the outdoors.
Oh, yes, well, I won't ask you for proof. You must be the lawyer. I'm Professor Plumb-loco.
I'm not a lawyer.
Oh, yes. Well, if I was a lawyer, I would not want to admit it either. I'm glad you're here, though. You can be sure that I will stay in Miss Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo's will. I'm working on some very important work here. You know, very, very important work. And if you help me out, I will cut you into the profits.
Wait a minute. Important plumbing work?
No! Oh, yeah. No. I'm developing giant sea monkeys.
Giant sea monkeys? Why?
Yes, well, they make a killing off of the little sea monkeys. So just imagine how much money we could make with giant sea monkeys.
This nerd at Nichols and he's new.
Here's your wrench, Professor Plumb-loco.
Oh, thank you, Sabrina.
You're welcome. You must be the lawyer. You have it written all over you, doesn't he?
I knew I should have had this coat cleaned.
Well, I'd like to speak to you in private about my grandmother's will, among other things. So meet me in the conservatory in 2 minutes. I'll bring the toys, and your French coat is optional.
Huh. She disappeared suddenly through the oven door.
Oh yes, that's just one of the little secret passages. This place is loaded with them.
Who was that Dame? What was her game? Was it sex, money, or fame?
You know, your writing is almost as bad as your alliteration. Don't think your law job.
Oh, no. See, I'm trying to tell you, I'm not really a lawyer.
Oh, that's right, you're the new chef.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yes, the famous French chef, Pierre Plumb.
Oui.
Well, don't let my sea monkeys get in the way of your fabulous cuisine.
Oh, yes, merci beaucoup. Excuse-moi, but I must get my spatula.
Oh, yes, right. It's time for me to go change the sea monkey's water. I must think of a way to get them to wear diapers.
I decided to follow the gal, but the ankle had the leg up on me. I wandered instead into the billiard room, where I found...
Watch out, you're standing in front of my target.
Oh, sorry, wait a minute, you have targets and billiards?
Well, at my age, when you throw knives, it can go anywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Are you the lawyer? Colonel Paul Ketchup here. What's your name?
Al!
Oh, Al. Nice to meet you there, Al. Hey, so Al, being a lawyer and all, how do you sleep at night?
No, I'm not a lawyer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice the feather duster. You must be the new maid.
Do I look like a maid?
Hey, Al, we don't want the hired help to asides in the audience, okay?
Look, I'm not...
You're not very good with your job now. Shake your tail feather and answer that door.
No,
hey, that's a good little maid.
Master, as I walked through the door, I walked through the door only to discover, standing at the door, was Mrs. Whitebread. She nestled a noose in her knuckles. What's with the rope, Rhonda?
What's with the duster? Yeah.
Touche.
Mr. Brick, I was so upset. So upset. I don't know why I was so upset at the thought of losing my fiancé. His infidelity. I nearly hanged myself.
Oh, hold on there. We all have hang-ups, Hannah.
But then I realized I'd rather hang my cheating boyfriend.
Now listen here, sweetheart. Your boyfriend has been locked up in the study all night. He's not cheating on you, unless, of course, he gets turned on by exotic vegetables. So get out of here, will you? You're going to blow my cover.
I looked through the window, and I saw my fiancé with some tramp.
Oh, so it's not just my cover being blown, eh?
I'm a woman scorned. I saw it with my own eyes.
So, who are you going to believe? Me or your own lying eyes?
Out of my way, idiot.
That's Elliot. But wait a minute. You can't just go and kill him. You got to have evidence. Now, did you get any pictures?
I don't need pictures now that I've seen proof for myself.
Well, no, I was just hoping you got some pictures. So, case closed, right? When can I pick up my check? But before I could stop her, the lady ran off into another part of the house, despite the fact that once again, the woman playing her part was still standing by her seat.
I was actually thinking about having a for my dinner. Is it almost ready?
Nearly. You gotta give her another round. I shadowed the Shirley shamelessly down the hallway, but I lost her trail when I went out of alliteration. I wandered instead into room after room, until finally ending up, once again, back in the billiard room.
Oh, here you are. Did you hear some shots?
Oh, I heard it too. I think it was Professor Plumb-loco's experiments. The sea monkeys must have gas!
I thought you were doing the experiments with the lawyer.
This man is not a lawyer.
Oh, I know. He's the chef, right, Pierre?
No. Oui.
Oh, what are you talking about? This is Al the maid.
What?
You're a military man. I know I can trust you with this, but I'm here on a secret mission.
Oh, so am I. And you can call me by my code name, Betty.
Who is that strange woman running around upstairs with the news?
Well, I don't know. You're the one that hires new maids without telling me.
Oh, Sabrina, I see you met your cousin, Nigel.
Wait, you mean the chef is your cousin?
Yeah, and just when I thought this case couldn't possibly get any more confusing, suddenly, out of the dumbwaiter fell the lifeless body of Mr. Greenjeans.
No, actually, I'm still sitting here waiting for my entree.
No, listen, you're dead now, okay? Play along with this, your roll is over.
Speaking of rolls, I'm filling up on bread. Where's the food cup?
I know, that's him. He's the chef.
Look, in the words of a famous dead president, I'm not a cook.
Is he really dead?
Oh, let me go see. In my professional opinion, yes.
Got a degree in dance.
Oh, alas, yes.
Oh, who did this? Who killed my lawyer? Oh, I didn't have a chance to break him in yet.
I think the butler did it. Or in our case, the maid. No offense there, Al.
No offense taken there, Betty.
A murderer running loose in Peacock Manor. A bodyguard. I need a bodyguard. Oh, Nigel. Nigel, the only one that I trust, despite his handicap.
My handicap? Oh, you mean my accent?
No, you live.
Oh, my blood. That's right.
Yes, well, how did this happen?
Well, I fell out of a tree back in Sweat Hog on the corn dog. That was before culinary school.
No, not Joe. The murder.
Oh, the murder. Well, let's see here. Well, Green Tree appeared to have been hanged with a noose.
Oh.
And again, he also appeared to have been stabbed with a knife.
Oh.
He also looks like he was beaten with a blunt object, such as a branch or a
maybe a candlestick or maybe a lead pipe. Do we have any of these weapons around here?
No.
Wait a minute. He also appears to have been shot with a gun. Does anybody ever have a gun other than me? Wait a minute. Where's my revolver?
Conveniently missing?
Oh, this is bad. All right. Where does the dumbwaiter connect to?
Oh, the dumbwaiter connects to every room in the house.
Right, Grandma. So he could have been killed in the ballroom, the billiard room, or the conservatory.
Or the dining room, or the hall, or the kitchen.
Yeah.
Or it could have been the library, the lounge, or the study.
Or the bathroom.
Oh, no, dear. We don't have a bathroom here.
Sorry to break it to you folks that you've already had so much to drink, but it was true. And just when I thought this case couldn't possibly get any more confusing before the end of the act, who should appear but Lieutenant Cleftjaw?
Oh.
Beat it, Bruno. I'm on the business here.
No way, Brick. Now that this is a homicide, it's police business.
Please, I just love a man in uniform.
He's a plain clothes cop, ladies.
Well, I love a man out of uniform, too.
I'm on duty. Now look, no one comes in or out of this strange and spooky Peacock Manor until we figure out who killed Greenjeans.
Fair enough, Cleftjaw. Nobody leaves Peacock Manor until we figure this out. But you know what I think we ought to do? Just before the dinner break, I think we ought to review the facts and try to reestablish the scene of the crime. Song.
Oh, dear. I like your
A man walks down the street, says, "Why am I soft in the noodle? Why am I soft in the noodle when the rest of this case is so hard? I need a photo opportunity. I need a shot of redemption. Throwing in with a lawyer in a lawyer graveyard. There's this gold digger. Nice familiar group. Far away up behind the door. Dr. C. Monkey. Get these mugs away from me, you know. I don't find something amusing anymore.
If you be my bodyguard,
I can be your long lost pal.
You can call me Betty.
And Betty, when you call me, you can call me Al. And whoa, what was I gonna say?
What's my new identity? Why did he die here?
Who'll stop the mole people? Make sure the mole people are
Gone.
She ducked back in the passageway, met some roly-poly little rat-faced guy. There were hints and allegations. You'll see my bodyguard. I can be your long pal.
You can call me Betty.
And Betty, when you call me, you can call me out.
So long, damn break.
What's his leg there?
Big break. Hi.
a man walks down the street. Maybe it's a crooked walk. Maybe he's newly down. Maybe he hangs upside down. He doesn't speak the accent. He holds no currency. He You'll be my bodyguard.
I can hear almost now. You can call me Betty. Betty, when you call me, you can call me. Count on me. Na 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 na. The question was, who killed the strange lawyer, Greenjeans? And why? And where? And with what? Wait a minute, that's a lot of questions. And a lot of questions hurt my head. Yeah, like that. Well, we will be back right after dinner to answer at least some of these questions. Right after these tomatoes syrup hash house special. Translator, hash house.
Hash house restaurant.
Great. And tomatoes?
That's what we're going to throw at you if you don't get out of here so they can serve dinner.
And that's the crop. Marley was dead to begin with. But that was another show. In this show, it was the lawyer who was dead. And the most, that would be a happy ending. But to me, Elliot Brick, Private Dick, was only the beginning. Well, actually, it was somewhere near the middle. But it was time to assess the situation. Now, Cleftjaw had sealed off the entire building and began to conduct a room-to-room search. I, however, conducted my investigation in a more unconventional style. I drank. Maybe it was the bourbon, or maybe I was just drunk. But I decided I needed to reconstruct the scene of the crime. So, in order to do this, I'm going to ask for some help from one of the members of our audience.
Hey, you guys told me I was dead. I thought I was done.
You're still dead, Green Thumb. I just need you to help me out with some visuals over here.
I thought the victim got the rest of the night off.
You know, the only ones who get that deal are the paid actors.
I was going to talk to you about that, too.
You know, you talk a lot for a dead guy. All right. Now, Greenhorn could have been killed by any or all of 6 different possible murder weapons. First of all, he might have been hanged with this noose here.
Well, what are you going to be doing with that?
I'm just going to put it around your neck for demonstration purposes.
Oh, no you don't. Not for what you're paying. I'm not hanging around here any longer than I have to.
Come on. It's not going to hurt here. I'll show you. See, it's just like this, and you just tighten it up. Well, all right. It wouldn't hurt if you were already dead. All right. So, he was not only hanged with a noose, but he was also beaten with a blunt object, such as this lead pipe.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah, exactly. Or it could have been with this candlestick.
Like this?
Ow! Yeah, I think so. Then again, it could have been with this wrench.
Like this?
Pretty much, yeah. Also, he might have been stabbed with a knife, like...
You mean something like this?
Oh! Yeah, that's the idea. And he was also shot with a gun. But I think we get the idea.
Are you sure? I'm a pretty good shot.
I'll take your word for it, thanks.
You're welcome.
Now sit. Let's hear it, Mr. Greenjeans.
You don't have to apologize because I walked in. Cleaning up the murder weapons there, I see, Al.
Oh, yes, well, a maid's work is never done.
That's very clever of you to get your fingerprints all over the murder weapons. That'll throw them off the trail.
I knew there was some reason I shouldn't do that.
Al, listen, can I talk to you confidentially? Hush, hush, on the QT.
Did you just call me cutie?
I'm not that kind of maid, Betty.
Sorry, Al, but my mission is at a critical stage. In the spy game, this is where it pays to have a man on the ground.
Whatever floats your boat, Betty.
Listen, Al, as the maid around here, I'm sure you see some pretty strange things.
Now look, I don't dust and tell.
Well, listen, I'm expecting a message very soon. So, have you let anybody in the house besides the lawyer?
I mean, other than the lawyer's furious fiancé and Lieutenant Clefjaw and the 57 other people sitting in this room right now? No.
Oh, that's strange. My people told me the message would be delivered soon.
Your people?
My mole with the mole people. Wait a minute. Okay, it's all right. They're sleeping. Walk this way.
Have you two been taking dance lessons from Professor Plumb-loco?
Alas, no.
Oh, there you are, Nigel. Where have you been? As my bodyguard, I expect you to be at my side at all times.
But you went to the bathroom.
And what a dangerous place it is. Some of those nozzles in the shower are getting awfully fresh.
Grandma, quit being so paranoid. I mean, you're 99 years old. Odds are you're not gonna die. Have you ever heard of a 99-year-old dying?
This one's a real mental giant.
Oh, I wouldn't talk there, brave white ferret hunter. You know, you two are just alike. All you care about is yourselves. And I'm beginning to think that Professor Plumb-loco is the same way. Nigel is the only one I can truly trust.
I think she's talking about you, Al.
Oh, yeah, bloody well right.
Grandma? What? Before the lawyer died so suddenly, did you change your will?
Did I change my will? No, I didn't. And I so wanted to cut out all the shallow, money-grubbing, ungrateful, conceited relatives before he had that unfaithful accident, that poor, unfortunate, slippery, slimy, conceited, snake-rooted lawyer who was trying to steal my money. I hope he rots in hell.
Suddenly the old lady fell over, stone cold.
Hello, Nigel. Oh, but it's time for me to go to the Betty part-time. You have to help me slip into my new Victoria's Secret nightie.
Probably I'm having second thoughts about this whole bodyguarding thing.
Well, Red Lady. I suppose you couldn't use your feminine wiles to get the lawyer to change the will, so you had to kill him.
That's absurd! It makes me laugh. See, there, I laughed. Do you think that I couldn't seduce him? I mean, look at me and look at him.
It doesn't take much.
Please just work that guy out of this.
Do you know what I think Professor Plumb-loco killed the lawyer. He needs my grandmother's money to feed his giant sea monkeys. They eat a lot of giant sea monkey chow.
Well, listen, I have another theory. Just between you and me, and all these strange people. I don't believe that he was a lawyer at all. I believe he was a spy.
A spy? Well, I hate to break it to you, but I got to know him pretty well. For about 2 minutes, and that man was
No, he was a spy. He was a spy working for them. Them, the whole people.
Oh, what is that? A rock band or something?
No, it is a diabolical force, so evil you cannot comprehend.
Oh, so it is a rock band.
No, it's an evil, mutant human conspiracy bent on world domination.
No, agent of evil, lawyer. What's the difference?
You may mock the mole people, but you'll be the first to fall when they burrow up and gnaw at your Nikes.
Okay, Colonel Cuckoo. How can I protect my footwear from the onslaught?
Well, there's only one way to deal with the mole people, and that's the good old-fashioned game of whack-a-mole.
I said you better not come around here. Don't want to see you moles who want to disappear. The fire's in my eyes and my mouth right here. So beat 'em. You better run, you better hide your hole. Don't want to see your face, I'm going to take control. I'm going to be tough. I'm going to whack at 'em mole and beat 'em. Cause I want to be bad to beat 'em. Beat 'em. No one wants to be the leader. Gonna find where the ferret hides. It doesn't matter if it's on the side. Just beat 'em.
Beat 'em.
Just
Beat 'em.
Just
Beat 'em.
Take a walk.
Oh. Good. Good.
All I can say is, holy moly.
So you see what I mean? If the lawyer was the secret courier with the secret to where the Maltese Ferret is, then the secret died with him. I'll never find the ferret.
Well, I've always been pretty good at finding the ferret.
But I've already said too much. I mean, there are hidden cameras everywhere.
Cameras? Well, I hope they got my good side.
Have you seen Miss Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo? It's time for her weekly skin buffing. Wax on, wax off.
Now remember, mom's the word.
Leave my mom out of this.
That man is uncouth. I saw him looking at my giant sea monkeys and licking his lips.
So what? I saw you looking at my grandmother's money and licking your lips.
But Sabrina, money is a necessary evil in the pursuit of knowledge, and only through knowledge can man evolve to the next level.
What level is that? Is that the level where the giant sea monkeys mate with the giant mole people?
Oh, never! The sea monkeys have standards!
Professor Plumb-loco, why don't you just admit to killing the lawyer right now, so that all of us can go home and watch a little CSI Miami?
You claim that I killed the lawyer? Why would I? Since I hold the secret to Miss Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo's long life.
Hey, you know, for a dancer, you make a really good mad scientist.
Oh, Bessie.
We're gonna love you in jail.
There will be no jail for me. Only more experiments. I'm already working on the next evolutional step to the sea monkeys. Flying air monkeys.
Flying monkeys? Oh, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh yes, flying monkeys ruling the skies, and swimming monkeys ruling the seas. And you know what the next logical step after that is?
Dancing. Dancing monkeys ruling the stage?
Alas, yes.
Well, you don't date much, do you?
Alas, no. But I could never find the right mate. Although, one time, I did try to make one.
What are you, Mr. Frankenstein?
Oh, well, it may sound a little macabre, but I only selected body parts from those who died of natural causes, you know? And from them I selected only the most choice elements, like the brain of a genius, yes? And the body of a fashion model. and the heart of an artiste. But alas, everything went awry. All because of my, what was I going to say? Oh yes, forgetfulness. Lovely lass from Paris, the body of a tart, upon music to be born. But lass, not so smart, I once misplaced the brain, forgotten in Manhattan. I found it, but then lost another part. I lost the heart in San Francisco. In a Walmart, a shopping cart. When I come home to you, San Francisco, the missing link will be a heart.
Yeah. Paul, planners, I'm gonna go ask them if they're missing any of their nuts.
Please, don't tell your grandmother. And don't tell that the policeman over there. And don't tell the chef. I don't trust him. Although I thought dinner tonight was quite good. What did you think? I thought the portions were a little small, yes. And don't tell that Colonel Ketchup. Yes.
Oh, Colonel Ketchup is a kook. All he cares about is finding the obtuse parrot or something like that.
Wait. Are you talking about the Maltese Ferret?
Oh, whatever. We're talking about a guy who thinks mole people are gonna rule the world. Moles are too ugly to rule the world.
Yes, well, I've heard that this ferret has extraordinary powers.
Extraordinary powers, eh?
Yes. That's what I said.
With extraordinary powers comes extraordinary wealth. And with extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power comes, well, there's nothing else more than that, is there, really?
No. We've got your number. With extraordinary power comes extraordinary responsibilities. Oh, wait, that's Spider-Man. Either way, I think it would benefit us to find this ferret before that colonel can.
What do you mean, us, Dr. Doolittle?
I mean, surely you can see that it would benefit us to pool our resources.
I say, everyone out of the pool except for me. Now with this ferret is really so valuable, I have to wait till my grandmother dies before I become rich. Oh, I've been waiting for so long to inherit my grandmother's estate. God, how long did this old bat hold on anyways? God.
Oh, well, hold on. Just long enough to ram this walker right up your ass.
You know, I didn't really want to hear the rest of that sentence anyway.
Assassin! There's an assassin in the Peacock Manor. Where is my bodyguard? Oh.
But you know, I think the chef disappeared right after dinner. Yes, I think he was feeling a little guilty about the small portions.
Oh, well, go get him. Oh, that Pancho is acting so peculiar. He's wandering around and then he disappears and he's playing detective and then he's limping on one leg and then on the other.
Oh, yes, and his French accent is the worst I've ever heard. Mom's the word.
You don't think that I didn't hear every single little word that you were saying. That's right. When my new attorney shows up, I'm writing you out of the will.
But Grandma! can't blame me. All I wanted was a little unearned and undeserved tax-free wealth. I mean, a girl's just gotta have fun. You got something there.
When you're going to live your life right?
Oh, Grandma dear, we are the fortunate ones, and girls just wanna have fun.
Yes.
Oh, girls just wanna have How long you gonna take with your life?
Sabrina dear, you'll be cut out when I'm done. Girls wanna have fun. Girls wanna have
all they really want. They just wanna when the wind
leaves her stuff. Oh, girls just wanna have fun time. Oh, girls wanna have.
When you turn 99,
oh, Sabrina. Catch my breath. Sabrina, dear, you may be a money-grubbing leech, but you sing and dance like a true Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo.
Oh, poo-poo.
I entered the room with a strange feeling I missed some big production numbers.
Nigel, where have you been?
I was helping Clefjaw with the room-to-room search. At least until I found the liquor cabinet.
Grandma,
Yes.
I don't know who this is, but I found something that he had that belongs to you.
What? Hey, how'd you get that letter? James, always messing with the mail. Get it? Mail?
I think the real question is, what were you doing with my grandmother?
Well,
You know that's federal theft. You could get 95 for this.
back off, Blue Eyes. I didn't know, but I was just admiring the stamp. I'm an amateur flavorist.
Ew, and I'm touching it.
This is from the real Nigel. The Nigel over in England.
Oh! Well, then you must have sent it long before you left Old Castle on the Mud Bog. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. So, Sabrina, read it to me, please. Read it.
Oh, I hope they have a lot of penicillin in this house. All right. Dear Aunt Felicia.
Me.
Happy 99th birthday. Oh. Sorry I will not be at the party as I am unable to get away.
What?
What?
You made it after all! Isn't that wonderful?
Cheerio! Rice Krispies.
Grandma, you're missing the point.
Well, what else does he say?
Yeah, what else did I have to say there?
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, how I miss Uncle Periwinkle's delightful malapropisms. Is that what he died of?
Oh, no, dear. He would always mix up his words. Professor Plumb-loco, besides that awful lisp of his, you remember Perry's speech impediment, don't you?
Oh, yes, I remember. He got his consonants confused. I believe the scientific name for that is Mixed up against slip-tonguedness.
Oh, there you are, Al. Listen, I've got some good news for you. I was talking to Cleftjaw, and he doesn't suspect you of this murder at all. No, he thinks the killer's a guy named Brick.
I knew I had to solve this case before Cleftjaw pinned me for it, but who was the real killer? I'd already been to every room in the house. I'd been to the hall, the dining room, and the lounge. Mark on the bar was open when the Athenas were fresh.
Are you gonna go through every room like this? Like extreme makeover or something?
The library, it was filled with books. The ballroom was filled with balls. and the billiard room was filled with knives.
Hey, I'd like to practice whittling on the billiard cues.
The conservatory was filled with plants. And I thought you kept plants in a planetarium.
He's on the final frontier. His brain is.
And the kitchen, it was filled with giant sea monkeys, which I found fishy. But maybe that was just a red herring.
Oh, very finny. Your jokes are making me eel.
What about the study, Sherlock?
Well, the study, it was dark. I couldn't see anybody studying in there.
Oh, well, Nigel, you should have taken one of my candlesticks, because in the study you could have looked at my exotic vegetable collection in the world. I'm very proud of my rare Tasmanian squash.
Well, yes, and oddly enough, all of the potential murder weapons ended up right over there on that credenza prop table, whatever the thing is. All of them, except, of course, for my revolver. That was still missing.
And you're the missing link, Lancelot.
Clearly, Cleftjaw was clamoring for a clue. Where do you get that, Copper?
After Mrs. Whitebread left, you made a beeline for Greenjeans and you shot him.
Now, why would I want to shoot him?
I don't know, but people have a strange way of dying around you, Brick.
Now listen here, Cleftjaw. I've been telling you for years, I was nowhere near that grassy knoll.
All the evidence points to you, Brick. You're taking the fall.
Oh, yeah? So that's the plan, eh, Cleftjaw? You're going down on me?
That's not you.
You mean taking you down?
All right, are you sure, translator?
You don't want to know, Brick.
Nigel, you and your friend here can play cops and robbers later. I need to go to the little Cranny's room.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to hold your water, Grandma. Because some of these people in here might have a few questions for you. This is your opportunity to ask us a couple of questions about who killed this strange lawyer Greenjeans, or whatever his name was. All right, so I think we'll start first of all with questions. Well, let's just direct it right to Mrs. Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo. Anybody have any questions for Mrs. Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo?
I don't have to go to the bathroom anymore.
There's one right behind you.
Okay. Oh, yes, there, cutie.
You guys said earlier there's no bathroom in the house.
There isn't.
Well, you said you got a shower.
I know.
We lied.
And those nozzles that were getting fresh, I certainly hope that was the shower. That could be a whole different kind of show.
Any other questions for Mrs. Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo? That was a good one.
How about my phone number? No, thank you. Oh, yes.
Grandma, how much money do you have?
Whoa, one at a time. Let's hear yours first.
When were these last wars?
When was these last wars?
Oh my goodness.
Let's not go there. This is a family show.
You steal from the show.
Yeah, so. Any questions for the birthday girl? Oh, yes, dearie. How did my husband die? Oh, you had to bring that up on my birthday. Oh, I can't believe it, you brought...
Grandma! Oh.
You don't need to go to the bag and over Saturday.
No. All right. So it's not like putting in the garden and all my plants grew so well that year. Yes.
Is there another question?
Oh, yes, officer. Oh, it's a wonderful question. The question was, what is my favorite vegetable of all of my collection? It has to be the Burmese broccoli.
All right. Burmese broccoli.
Which I think they had for dinner tonight.
Oh, yes.
The first question is, if I ask you a question, will you tell me the truth?
Oh, of course I would.
Did you do it?
Do what?
Whatever was done.
Whatever was done. Oh, you mean about the lawyer? No, of course not. Does this face look like a murder? Does it look like a murder? No, of course not. It doesn't.
Just like a monkey.
A sea monkey.
Any other questions for sweet little Mrs. Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo? No? All right. I should warn you, you're probably all going to deny it at this point.
Well, yes, of course.
All right, let's move on to Miss Scarletta. Anybody have any questions for
Any questions?
Miss Scarletta?
I love my grandmother.
Loves her money.
Love her. All right now.
All right.
I heard that.
No questions for Miss Scarletta? Somebody wants to know her phone number or something. Phone number? How'd you get that letter?
Oh, well, you didn't see me find it on the ground over here? Yeah, I picked it up right down here. I found it.
I had it in my pocket. Right? And then
Yeah.
somehow she got it.
He had it in his pocket, and I knew it was there because it was sticking out a little bit, so I snatched it because I knew it wasn't his.
The big pocket.
No, not a big pocket. I knew it wasn't his. I knew that he's flaky.
Okay, that's a good question though. All right, any other questions for Miss Scarletta? Yeah,
Miss Scarletta,
Yes.
why did you not recognize that he wasn't your cousin?
Because I don't think he is. I've never seen him in my life.
But you didn't say that when your grandma introduced you.
Well, sometimes I just like to act, you know? Fun sometimes. I like to go along with her. I don't want her to make her feel crazy, so we have to go along with her. Yes.
Miss Scarletta.
Yes, officer.
What we don't understand, we heard gunshots, a matter of 2 of gunshots.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you come out of the back room. What about? You come out of the back room. What about? I heard 2 gunshots.
Well, I was scared. Oh, yeah, I come out like that because I was
thinking maybe you.
I wanted to. No, it's not. You're dead anyway. Sometimes, I think I was deafened by the gunshots.
You're too busy dancing it off.
Oh, well, you know, girls just gotta have fun.
Yes, but too much.
Too much fun. Such thing.
All right, there's another question.
All right, Scarletta.
Jeez, yes.
You told Brick to meet you in the conservatory, yet you went through the oven through the secret passage. It would have ended up in the study. Did you ever make it to the conservatory?
Yes. I went down there and, you know, just hung out for a little bit like I always do every day.
How'd you get there?
I walked. Oh yeah, I walked through the study, but I just, you know, walked through it and then down to the conservatory, like I always do. I didn't see anything. Yeah. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. I just walked like I always do. Right, like that. Thanks for that
All right,
question.
anybody else want to put Miss Scarletta on the spot? All right, what's in the palm of your hand?
You don't want to know. It's a phone number, actually. I can't show you. I might get in trouble later.
The wives don't want to see my phone number.
Yeah, they told me I wasn't allowed to show.
I think it's the cameraman's phone number.
I've already done that. No, I'm just kidding.
Anybody got any questions for Colonel Ketchup?
Any questions? Did you enjoy dinner? That was mole you ate. All right.
All right.
I'm sorry, I ruined your dinner. Any questions?
Questions for him?
How did you like your dinner?
Over here, all right.
It said here that you had, and you mentioned that you had cameras all over the house.
Yes.
What is it that you saw on those cameras? Have you ever...
I haven't got to check them yet because I've been really busy acting.
You call that acting?
Grandma, you're funny.
That excuse is almost as good as your acting. Pretty bad.
Thank you.
Did you ever find the Maltese Ferret?
I haven't found it yet, but there's always Act 3.
There's another act.
Those were very good.
I know.
You can go to the bathroom.
All right. Any other questions for Colonel Ketchup? All right. How about questions for Professor Plumb-loco?
Oh, Professor, let's talk about. Weren't you treating Grandma?
Wasn't
that
I treating her? Oh, of course.
Yes. Was it, or could it have been Grandma she Viagra and she was having an unsafe blood pressure drop?
Shh! I told you not to tell the world about this.
So you decided possibly to give the lawyer some and maybe give him a little more than he could handle until she got hold of him.
Ah, no, the lawyer's an old softy.
Is it?
Susan will tell you all about it, don't worry. Or Sharon. Here to help us write our next one?
Any other questions for Plumb-loco? All right, then how about questions for me?
Yeah.
Make them easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't found that yet. If we could find that, we probably might, I don't know, have a clue.
It might be the end of the show.
That could be, yeah. There's no Act 3. Yeah, you have a question over here. You ask a lot of questions for that guy.
At one point, when you let, got her name right, Mrs. Whitebeard in the house.
Yes. Whitebread, one to require the Twinkie maven, yes.
When you let her in the house, she mentioned to you that she was peeking in a window. I thought she actually mentioned what window that was.
Yes, I think she did. Did you mention a window, Mrs. Whitebread, do you recall?
She was looking in the study because she saw her husband.
Yeah, she said she saw her husband, so I think we could assume that she was looking in through the study window.
Shouldn't you know who killed you?
No, it just says through the window.
Through the window, so we weren't specific about it, but I'll give you that. It was probably the study, because that's where her fiance was.
And the study's on the second floor, which means Mrs. Whitebread was on a ladder, which she conveniently brought with her.
Little peeper.
Whatever, there is a layout of the house in your programs too, so. All right, back here, I see a question.
Grandma, Peacock or whatever. Peacock or whatever? Yes, dearie.
Why did you kill the other lawyers?
Oh, why did I kill them? Who said that I killed the lawyers? No, I never said that. I killed them because mysteriously disappeared. And it's just a coincidence that my garden was so good that year. I never said that I killed them. No.
What are you trying to keep them from telling?
What am I trying to keep them from telling? You mean besides the fact that they were trying to steal my estate right from under me? Nothing. Nothing at all.
All right.
They know where the...
Be quiet!
Grandma,
there's going to be another murder.
We don't want her to fall asleep again. She'll get really mad and fall asleep. That's all right. If you have another question, that's all right. We don't want accusations. I'll just question.
Yeah.
We'll give it away to the whole room and everybody will win. Anybody else have any questions? Questions are fine. All right. Okay. I didn't mean to chill everybody out here. All right. Then here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull out those detective cards that are in the middle of your program. All you have to do is tell us who you think killed Greenspan. Now, what I want is you got places to check it off. So on the top is you can check off who you think did it.
it can be either you can check it off or you can write in something else just as this lady has. And in the middle, with the murder weapon, you can either check off one of the options or you can come up with a new one. And finally, at the bottom, you've got to tell us which room it is. And again, you can pick one of the rooms we've given you as choices or it can be a completely different room. At the bottom, make sure you put down the reason why you think this person is the killer. Because if we have several right answers, that will help us to break the tie. We also need your name because we have some fabulous prizes to offer you. And if you don't write your name down, we can't make fun of you after the show. I mean, we can't award you these fabulous prizes. On the back is a little audience survey. This will help us to continue to bring you this fine educational programming here at Riverside. And finally, there's an opportunity to leave your email address down here. So if you'd like to receive periodic spam, informational updates from Mystery Theater, then fill that out and we will receive an update about once a month. All right, when you're done, just hold up in the air, and while you're working on that, a little travel. It was just about an hour ago that we discovered the lifeless body of a lawyer named Greenjeans. It somehow seemed like more like an hour and 37 minutes ago. We surveyed all of the witnesses, and they all had their theories. Don't worry, they laughed at Einstein's theories, probably more than you did in the show. But it all came down to the one statement I had been waiting my entire career to make.
Let me guess. I suppose you wonder why I called you all here, right?
Yeah.
I bet you 20 bucks he fingers the wrong killer.
Oh,
Breezy in here.
Hold on, I think you guys some too. She's gonna go in this bed too.
Well, heck, I'd be a fool not to get in on this one. All right, now let's review the facts. When Green Weenie tried to get Mrs. Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo to sign over her estate in his control, she sent him angrily off to the study to compose a new will, a will that would effectively cut out all of you without a cent.
boring. Get you for murder.
All right. So, there was Green Weenie, sitting along in the study, when all of a sudden, the lights went out, mysteriously. But that didn't bother the unsuspecting attorney because he was used to dwelling in the darkness. So there he was, sitting all alone in the study in the dark, when suddenly he was clobbed on the head with a lead pipe.
Oh no, Nigel, you've got it all wrong. Oh, it was dark in the study, and Greenjeans was sitting in the chair with his back to the door. And when I entered in the room, so silently, I thought reflectively of all the things that he had done, and then I clobbered his brains in with a candlestick.
Grandma, no. I whacked him upside the head with a lead pipe.
Oh, you go, girl.
Au contraire. I remember it quite distinctly. I walked in on his left side. Yes, this side. And I clobbered in his Cro-Magnon cranium with a wrench. Yes! No, that's not right at all. Listen, I snuck in under the cover of darkness on the opposite side of the room and threw the knife at him. It was called impaling with extreme prejudice.
Mr. Brick, I killed Mr. Greenjeans. I came in, threw the noose around his neck, and hoisted him over the rafters.
What, and he didn't put up a fight?
It was over before you knew it. It was all so easy. And I was going to get away with it, too, because I have a new lover who was going to fix it for me.
Ooh, new lover. All right, Cupcake, spill the beans. These people have forked over a lot of lettuce to get their just desserts from this smorgasbord story. Who is this mystery lover of yours?
It's Lieutenant Clefjaw.
Jeez, nobody gets the night off early.
I do. Me too. All right, shut up. All right, so, Mrs. Whitebread, you put the body into the dumbwaiter?
Yes. Send it down to you, Mr. Brick.
Oh, just to make it look like I iced him. Just in time for the arrival of Lieutenant Clefjaw.
Well, how was I to know he stumbled into actually solving this case?
Well, the chef has solved nothing, and I think dessert was a little skimpy, too.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't solve anything. He just figured out what room that Greenjeans was killed in. There's still a lot of possible suspects and murder weapons.
Yes. But each of you, somewhere during the course of the night, tried to kill Greenjeans. What you didn't know, because the room was dark, was that he was already dead when you killed him.
I'm redundant, Thomas.
Yes, but in reality, one of you actually did kill Gangrene.
Who did it?
You could ask that, or you could ask what?
What?
Exactly. What killed him was the revolver. It was a direct hit to the heart, which was a surprise, really, because we all thought lawyers had no heart.
Well, how do you know this?
I know it because a little carrot told me.
Oh, I think the butler's gone bananas.
No. It was a little surveillance camera hidden inside this carrot, which was in the study.
Oh, that's one of my surveillance cameras I have them hidden all over the house.
Wait a second, you put surveillance cameras in my exotic vegetables of the world collection?
And the camera inside this carrot shows clear evidence that the shooter was Miss Scarletta.
Ooh. You know, and all she has is a bachelor's degree.
Yes, well, it all makes sense, really, if you think about it. We already learned that she was a pickpocket. When I first met her in the kitchen, she lifted the letter from Nigel from my pocket, along with my revolver.
That wasn't all that got lifted.
And then she disappeared through the secret passageway from the kitchen leading to
the study, where I found out that this man wasn't a lawyer packing a rod.
Translator?
Pack a rod, carry a gun.
I met the real lawyer in the study, where he was very willing to look over my talking points.
Yes, and that's the moment when Mrs. Whitebread saw them through the window.
Oh, well, he liked what I had to offer, but when it came down to the hard negotiations, well, let's just say that the lawyer just wasn't up for it. Fine, I changed my grandmother's will, but the proposition just wasn't growing on the little lawyer.
Shut up! You're dead! You see, I had to shoot him.
Twice? There were 2 shots fired.
Yeah, well, after I shot him once, and then I saw him slumped over in his little chair, I fired victory shot into the air. And shot up flat.
So that's why the room was dark. So, the answer is, it was Miss Scarletta with the revolver in the study.
But I wanted to be the killer this time!
Yeah, that's no fair.
No, it was clearly my turn this time.
Well, you know what they say, the early worm catches the bird.
Oh, you know, it's very clever of you that you were able to kill him before any of us had the chance to. I might have to keep you in my will after all. Oh, but you'll be in jail!
chef was able to solve this whole mystery all because of a little carrot.
Be careful, that is my valuable and rare carrot of Malta.
Wait a minute. The carrot of Malta is the Maltese Ferret. And all this time I was looking for a ferret.
I told you from the beginning there was no such thing as the Maltese Ferret. Remember Perry's speech impediment in that list? How he was mixing up all his words and consonants? Why do you think he always called you fertile Ketchup?
This can't be right, because moles eat carrots. Unless that's part of the plan. Oh.
Carrot Ferret, it doesn't matter. I'm giving this to Nigel.
Looks like you weaseled your way out of this one, Rick.
Yeah, Clefjaw, you might be right. You know, I could probably have your jet badge for trying to set me up, but instead, I think I'm just going to take this little carrot here for my trouble. You know, it could be worth a lot of spinach.
Probably do you some good.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, you know, if I hawk it, I bet I could get a lot of cabbage out of it. Translator, cabbage?
Forget it, Brick. The show's over.
Well, come on, Al. Can I have a carrot? What do you say?
You know what I say? I say,
if you be my bodyguard,
I can be your local
You can call me Betty.
And Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. And playing Professor Plumb-loco is Ryan Sears.
And playing Miss Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo is Mike Moran.
and as playing Professor Scarletta, Renee Zelinsky.
Butch Maxwell.
Guys, thanks so much for coming out on a cold and snowy night here in January. It was lovely to have you guys here. Did you have a good time? Yeah. Thank you. I want to thank and acknowledge River City Ale Works, River City Restaurant, and Banquet Center, whatever they call themselves these days. These girls did a great job, I think, putting down the food and keeping it warm for you. Was it okay? All right. Make a lot of applause. They like tips in the world, so you might want to keep that in mind. I want to thank and acknowledge all of the people that helped us do this show tonight. There were a whole lot of audience members that participated. So, first of all, let's start with all three fingers. Winky the School Lady. The Translator. Mrs. Whitebread. What's your name? Ketchup!
Yes, this is our favorite part of the show where we go downstairs and have a drink at the bar. So, let's get ready for drinking! Giving up the prizes! And what do we have for our fabulous winners? Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
Well, Brian, what do we have is this Super Sleuth certificate.
I'll let you do it this time. Oh, okay.
The Super Sleuth certificate. Yes, this 8.5 by 11 certificate is suitable for framing in your home or your office. Yes, you too can take this home and hang it on your refrigerator and embarrass your children, and we know that's important. It says the above named person is a private eye as shame as the flat foot, a real honest to goodness private dick, and it's signed by Sherlock Holmes, so you know it's authentic.
Thank you, Pat Sajak and Vanna White. Okay, so what we were looking for was not only Miss Scarletta, but we were looking for the revolver and the study. There are a number of different reasons, and we had a couple people who got it pretty right on. But for the rest of those who just happen to blunder into those three clues, you get this sleuth board. Okay, our first winner is Karen M.
Karen, where are you?
And she knows this because she's a great, powerful boss, apparently. Okay, our I forgot, David J is not only our Super Sleuth winner, but he also gets something else, and that is, if I can handle this. This!
Oh, yes. Yes, David. Because, David, you not only got to play our game right here in the studio, but you get to take it home with our special Play It at Home Mystery Theater game. Yes, this DVD is a copy of our recent production of Kill Bill. So we hope that you enjoy playing this at home.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, and our grand prize winner also not only gets the Super Sleuth Award, which we realize is more than your wildest dreams can conjure up, but you also get something else. And what is that? As aging can better why?
Yes, this envelope! Wait, there's more, because inside the envelope is a certificate for River City Restaurant and Conference Center in the amount of $25. Right here for Mystery Theater, all we ask is you bring a table of 8 and we're going to pay.
Okay, and our grand prize winner is Cheryl Griffin.
Well, not everyone got it right. No, some of you are way off. Yes, you're going to get what you really deserve, and that is a clue. Yes, these are our Clueless Awards because it says he or she obviously does not have one. Yes, also suitable for framing in home or office. This one, Mike Griffin. Here I have no clue. Well, they do. This person said it was Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo because my daughter and friend said so. Alright, this person said it was Colonel Ketchup. It was the excellent stabbing motion that convinced me. Rod. Where's Rod? This person wrote a book. Wow, she said it was Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo with the murder weapon was the red boa. Yeah, she went on and on about finding feathers in the bathroom, but I like this part. Yeah, she ended up choking with the boa because the gun was in her thong, and that's why it fell off. Edna Taylor! And the last clue said it was the blonde sitting next to Greenjeans. Yeah. With the revolver, she knows her guns in the dining room. I know this because I know she was hungry and she wanted his dinner. Did you see her plate? Hello, Ruth, Paula Foster.
Guys, so Mystery Theater Unlimited, our best form of advertisement is word of mouth. So if you like what you saw, please tell all of your friends. But if you didn't like it,
keep your mouth shut. Be careful how you go.
Mrs. Peacock-a-Doodle-Doo. She has, let's see, because she has Nigel's mother, kid, and my mother, and so she has 3, I think. Yes, yes.
In the beginning, it was just another day in a city that never sleeps.
I'm a scientist.
Quack, quack, quack.
I have a excuse me, I can't talk. Master's degree.
Yes, in interpretive dance.
Yes.
I am a scientist.
Quack, quack, quack.
I have a master's degree.
Yeah, in interpretive dance.
My attorney will be here this afternoon, and then my money will be safe from you gold diggers. Gold diggers!
Well, what about the Maltese Ferret?
What about my experiments?
And my jet set lifestyle.
Oh, you know what? It'll be kaput.
If they do, there could be dire consequences. Alas.
Get the lawyer. What do you think maybe get the lawyer?
The lawyer?
Yeah, we need to get the lawyer.
So you think maybe your new fiance is spreading his butter on another slice of yeast? maybe another muffin rising his yeast? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I'm going to say, let me try that again. You think your fiance may be spreading his butter on another slice of bread? Maybe another muffin rising his yeast?
Stop it or you'll be toasted, Mr. Brick.
Put me wise then, Blinky.
Impossible, Brick. But I can tell you, your old friend, Lieutenant Crawfish, Crawljaw, Crefler, is working on a plan to get your private eye license revoked.
What?
I can hear you, you bitch. I can hear you narrating right through the promenade door.
The pantomime door?
Pantomime door.
You know what? They don't make imaginary doors the way they used to. Do I look like a maid?
Listen, we don't let the character actors talk to the audience.
Do I look like a maid?
We don't let the hired help talk to the audience, okay?
Oh, look, I'm not.
Ding dong!
What?
I'm also psychic.
Do I look like a maid?
Hey, Al, we don't let the, somebody's ringing. We don't, threw me off. We don't let the hired helper do sides to the audience, okay?
Wait.
There he is, Al. You're the dead Mr. Greenjeans.
Not exactly. I'm still sitting here waiting for my entree.
Who killed my lawyer? Oh, I didn't have a chance to break him in yet.
I don't know. Let's see here.
It's probably my line.
Probably it is, yeah.
So much for being psychic.
Do you have any theories that it could be like, I don't know,
I think the butler did it. Or in our case, the maid. Sorry there, Al.
Well, I just love a man in uniform.
Me too. He's a plain clothes cop.
Oh, well, I love a man out of uniform too.
I need a shot of ingenuity. I can put a lawyer in a lawyer graveyard. There's gold digger, gold digger. Whoa, what was I going to say?
Why did he die here? Why did he die here?
Who'll stop the mole people? Make sure the mole people are gone.
So,
Because the Green Lantern could have been killed in there by any or all of 6 different objects. Now, in order to demonstrate this, I'm going to ask for some help here. First of all, he appeared to have been hanged with this noose. Give him a second here. He just quit breathing. Here, probably right here. Yeah, that's it.
What are you going to do with that?
I'm just going to put it around your neck for demonstration purposes.
Oh, no, you don't.
That's very clever of you to get your fingerprints all over the murder weapons. They'll never suspect you that way.
Damn, I knew there was some reason why I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, well, Al, I got lost all of a sudden. Sorry, I'll figure it out.
That's all right.
So, Al, listen, can I speak to you confidentially? Hush, hush on the QT. Well, there, Felicia. No, Sabrina. I was probably the wrong thing. Sabrina.
You think I couldn't seduce him? Look at me. Look at him.
Leave the poor dead guy out of this. Leave the dead guy out of this.
Well. I gotta forget my life.
I don't think anecdotes are okay. Let's go on. Well, listen, here's what I think. Just between you and me and...
and then don't tell Colonel Ketchup.
Well, that Colonel Ketchup is a kook.
Yes, I quite agree. That man is uncouth.
Yeah, he is.
I think he was looking for this thing, chocolate malt or something.
Chocolate malt?
This Maltese Ferret.
Oh, well, all he's concerned about is finding that obtuse parrot or something. I don't know what it is.
I said the Maltese Ferret.
Oh, okay, whatever. Well.
And only through knowledge can man evolve to the next level.
Well, what level is that? Is that the level where the giant sea monkeys meet with the giant mole people?
Oh, never! The sea monkeys have standards.
Oh. Well, I think that they're really gonna lock you in jail because you're a little crazy.
Well, I'm only going to go to the next experiment. Hey, you know, I'm tired of this giant sea monkeys. It's time to evolve them to the next level.
Well,
giant air monkeys. Come home to you, San Francisco. The missing link will be a
I've been telling you for years. I was nowhere near that grassy knoll.
All the evidence points to you, Brick. You're talking the phone.
I'm what? Say that line again.
You're talking what?
I'm taking...
You're taking the phone.
Oh, I see. So that's how it's going to be, eh, Clapjaw? You're going down on me?
No. Me taking you down.
It all came down to the one statement I have been waiting my entire life to say. And it goes...
Let me guess. I suppose you wonder why I got this off you. Right?
Damn.
So, did you figure it out, Rick?
Yeah, matter of fact, I did. But I thought you were wasting the better.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. You know, it's the first night of the show.
I bet you 20 bucks he figures the wrong killer.
And he was sitting in the chair with his back to the door. And when I entered the study, so quietly, like a ninja, I reflectively thought about all the things that he had done. And then I hammered his head in with my stuffing just came out.
No, Grandma. Grandma, what are you doing? I wanted to tell you something.
We know that Miss Scarletta was a pickpocket because when I first met her in the kitchen, as you'll recall, she lifted the letter from Nigel from my pocket and my revolver. Yeah? I know what you're saying. That wasn't all that got lifted.
No.
Well, great. A man walks down the street and says, why am I soft and new? Why am I soft and new? Why does the president's case is so hard? I need a shot of security. I need a shot of redemption. I'll go on a lawyer and a lawyer graveyard. There's this cold here, knives in the New Year's room. Far away up there, my floor. Dr. C, Monkey C, tucked away from me, you know. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you feel like my son, you